Our guest is Tolulope Jasmine Oguns, the creative director of Hobbiz Empire Limited and the founder of Heroic Alopecian Foundation, HAF. And she's a creative artist, an international textile designer, sculptor, painter, and she's been an alopecian for 17 years. And she was ignorant for 10 years and had a series of encounters spiritually, medically, and also struggled with stigma, depression, and was suicidal at some point until she decided to do a personal research. The outcome of her research birthed the Heroic Alopecian Foundation. Considering all she has been through, she decided to be a shoulder for other, patients out there who are ignorant by creating awareness, support, morally and medically through a foundation partnership with Vinci Air Clinic Africa. It is also worthy to note that she empowered 106 youth in different skills between 2019 and 2020 before the pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome the phenomenal, the beautiful, the amazing Tolulope Jasmine Oguns.
Thank you.
What's going on, girl? Welcome to the show.
Thank you
look
so
super
much.
amazing. There's just something about you. Every time I see you, just makes me want to smile.
Really?
Yes. I don't know. Does she have that type of effect to you?
Please do.
She didn't make you want to smile?
Of course she did, but everybody makes me want to smile.
No, not everybody. You. You that I know. Anyway,
Please,
welcome.
It's amazing having you on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think what you stand for, what you represent is really beautiful.
Thank
but
you.
something caught my attention though, like when you said, you were ignorant for 10 years. That's a very long time, first of all.
Yeah.
But then you also mentioned spiritually, that you had some encounters spiritually. Please help me understand, what does that mean exactly?
Okay, in this part of the world, we tag everything we don't understand spiritual.
Absolutely.
So that was what happened to me. Because when my hair started falling off, it got so bad that I lost everything completely, to the point that I didn't have lashes, neither did I have brows. Even the hairs on my body fell off completely. So we took a medical step. And when I did all the tests, they came out clean. Like,
You were
there was
fine.
nothing wrong with me medically. So, the next thing any Nigerian think of is spiritual. So that was how the
I appreciate your
spiritual
honesty.
part
So,
of it came.
do you think that this is a common thing for Black women, alopecia?
Okay. Before now, if you ask me, I would say I'm the only alopecian around until I came out in 2015. And other alopecians started coming out and started speaking up. Yeah, and between 2015 and last year, before I got featured on BBC Pidgin, we're just 13 of us. And shortly after the interview, the number shot up to 70. So right now we're 70 in my foundation.
Whoa.
So with that number, I could tell that there are so many people suffering from alopecia in Nigeria.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this one hits home for me because I think alopecia is something that people don't discuss enough. And I know that there's ranges. Like it's not.
Yeah,
like,
there are different types of it. Different phases,
levels,
different episodes.
Yeah,
for different
absolutely.
people.
And I think that my family actually has alopecia, but what's it called? There's a name for it.
No one does.
Or what?
Is it male pattern baldness?
No. It's something called retraction alopecia.
Okay, yeah, there's traction alopecia.
Traction alopecia,
yes.
I think
that
was
one
like
is common too. Yes,
very common.
That one
like
is common.
Self-induced sort
yeah,
of.
it's as common as androgenetic. Androgenetic is the normal bald, the male bald pattern.
Yeah, but my next question to that really is, because I know that kind of stuff is, our hair for women is almost like intertwined with how we feel about ourselves.
Yes,
and
that's where the
beauty,
stigma sets in.
Basically. So then how I know what Ife was trying to say when he said that you came in here and you made you smile, because you've seen contentment is like, contagious. You can kind of smell it on people.
Yeah.
So how did you get there? Because I know you were not born like that. So you've had hair before that.
Yeah, true.
So how did you get there, losing that hair and still finding the self-love? I'll stop talking.
No, feel free. We've been talking.
Okay, growing up, I had my hair full, dark, beautiful. So, and back then, I was the life of the party. Like, I was all out. I love to make friends, mingle with people. But the moment alopecia struck, my life changed. Initially, I was going to embrace it, but I started getting this stigmatization from people around me. First from family members and then from friends in school. I transformed from this very stylish girl to someone who started having scarf on, wigs on, and my classmates in school then were shocked. Like, what happened? What's with the transformation? So the naughty ones would always come from behind to pull my scarf. Oh. You know, the first time that happened, it was really embarrassing, and I became very careful. Like, I started avoiding people. I started running into my shell. I stopped going to gatherings. I stopped going out. It got bad when I was placed on a wrong medication, and it affected me mentally. Like, my memory started diminishing. I started having mood swings. Like, I just get angry at every, so it was really bad. And I had to withdraw. And being a girl, it is expected that I should have hair. And this thing is not growing. There's no sign. My pores are not even open. They're closing up. So what is the problem? So it was really a traumatic experience for me. Yeah, but the moment I got to know that it is a condition and it has a name and I am not alone, I got my confidence back.
Dope. All right, so I know you said you stopped talking and I didn't even want to talk about the subject matter again, but let's just quickly touch on it. I need your response to be very short because we need to focus on the reason why we're here today. And are there other sides? So people want to ask, is it just losing your hair? Is there any other thing that it does to you physically and all of that? Inside. Are there other side effects of being alopecia?
Good thing about alopecia is it is not contagious. Neither is it life-altering. Yeah, like it's not deadly. It's not life-threatening. But, when you have people around you who make you feel less of a human and you don't have confidence in yourself, it affects you. It affects your life. Because at some point I was suicidal.
Of course.
You understand?
But we won't be touching on all of that. We won't be touching it. We're just glad to have you here with us. And of course, with my smile and our smile, you still want to kill yourself, girl? Hell no.
No, never.
Exactly. So,
and the other reason why you're on the table is because you're also an entertainer at heart. And there's other things that you do that you're quite expressive. Another thing is if you're in South Africa, no one even care because people look like this by choice.
Normally,
like, people love to cut their hair. That's why I was asking you when you came in. Like, you're a South African babe, but tell us other things that you're doing in the entertainment space that in terms of expressing your art.
She does a lot. So we want to talk. So the subject matter, why we even have you on the table is, because when I found out about your biography, I was like, okay, she does a lot and she does them really well. You own an art gallery, you empower people, you're a sculptor, you're a writer, you're, should I call you a field musician? I checked I showed him a video. He's allowed. Okay. So, all of that. Tell me, what's the importance, having your hands into a lot of things at the same time, especially in the music space? And what's your advice to young entertainers?
Okay, for music, I wouldn't really call myself a musician because what inspired me to do that then was my job. I worked with Nokia as a solutions activator for 5 years, and the job allowed us to express ourselves.
We have just a minute left. So.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Okay, yeah, so that was what inspired music because I just saw it as a way of expressing myself because I had an obligation to always put out the features of the device every now and then. Right. So I chose music to do that.
She was a rapper, guys. She was a rapper.
What else?
Okay, I'm also an artist. I'm a creative artist. Nice. I do textile designs. Locally known as Adire.
She made one very amazing t-shirt she was wearing yesterday.
And I sculpt. I'm a baby sculptor. I tell people I'm a baby sculptor because I'm still learning.
There's something very humble about you, so I'm not going to take your word for it.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm not going to take your word for it.
You're doing great things.
Yeah. I'm also a painter. I paint on fabric mostly.
Did you go to school for this?
No. I didn't study that in school. I'm doing it out of passion.
Wow.
It was something I started doing as a kid, and then at some point I had to focus on school, and I'm back to it now.
All right, so because we gotta go and people just want to know what is this babe really all about, and they just want to know where to find you and just check out your stuff. Please kindly tell the people where to find you, on social media.
Okay, I'm on Instagram.
Besides Twitter.
Okay. I'm on Instagram at Jasmine Oguns, JasmineOguns.
All right.
And my company handle is Hobbiz Empire.
Alrighty. Thank you very much, guys. That's a wrap for me today. But thanks for watching. Join the conversation on social media with the hashtag Tea Time. Remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this one, and all our exclusive contents by subscribing to our YouTube channel at Plus TV Africa Lifestyle. You can also watch Tea Time on Alta TV, and of course in London on Ben Television. A big thank you goes out to my guest, Jasmine, of course, and my co-anchor Ife and Neymar. We have to step down due to social distancing, and of course the entire production team. This is Plus TV Africa's Tea Time, and my name is Ife Oshunkeye. Let's go.